Hello there. In this episode, I will be showing you how to switch from Eclipse to IDEA. I'll be doing a full installation. So we're going to be installing MCP with Eclipse, and then we're going to be porting that to IDEA. So first, we're going to download the MCP. So mod coder pack, like so. And I'm going to download the 1.8.8 version. Okay. And then we are also going to be getting OptiFine sources. Okay, and let's download the 1.8.8 version of that. Okay, looking good. Now we wait. And I'm going to just put these in a folder called tutorial. Paste those in there. And we're going to just extract this one. So inside of this, let's just do it like this. And we're going to call this client tutorial. Obviously, the name tutorial is based off of Nefarious's tutorial. Otherwise, I would call it client. A big thanks for Nefarious for his tutorials. Yeah. And then we are going to run the decompile.bat. Many people that are watching this video trying to switch to IDEA have already did this, and but I'm going to start from the ground up. You can skip ahead until you see IDEA opened up. This might take a few seconds. And as far as this goes, it copies your assets from your .minecraft folder. So it gets them from here, and then it gets them from here. So it just copies all of these over. The problem is I have 1 GB of assets because these are all the player skins I've ever seen. If I open up this folder, yeah, so all the skins that I've ever seen. There's a few other assets for other Minecraft versions and stuff. Yeah, 1.7, 1.12. Our client doesn't use those. So what I did is I used you don't have to do this, but if you're using Git, I recommend you do. I used multi-MC and I created a new profile called 1.8.8. Let's open that very quick. So oh, that's extracting. There's a new profile in here, 1.8.9, yeah. And then we will go Minecraft folder. I copied my assets from I actually created a new multi-MC then, and then I copied it from here, because this is only a fraction of the size, and this still has other sets. So I just created a new multi-MC and downloaded 1.8.8, and that's how I got my assets. Otherwise, that will free us. Jars, assets. So we have all of these here, 900. I keep my assets in my documents folder. So 1.8 assets. And then if you look in here, we've only have 104 megabytes. So you could see before it's 977. We can delete these. That virtual, I'm pretty certain it's from my virtual reality for Vivecraft. And then we'll paste these here or drag and drop them. And if you take a look at this, there they are. Now 109 megabytes. Our client is much more lightweight now and can be shared over Git and GitHub much easily. Or much more easily. Yeah. And then it's cleaning comments. So we'll just wait for this to finish. It doesn't take long at all, but it does use a lot of CPU power. Yeah. And I think it uses a fair amount of hard drive. Yeah, not too much. So we will wait for that to finish. And while that's going, let's get Eclipse open. I'm going to need a second. Are you kidding? This only gets worse. um, I'm gonna need a second. I have to whitelist um, Amazon AWS. Otherwise, I'm not gonna be able to download Java. So, I shouldn't have to do this in a video. I'm sorry about that. But in order for me to continue, I'm gonna need to fix that. That should be fine. And now we will refresh this. That doesn't look right. Hmm. Well, hopefully this refresh fixes it. Anyways, let's try and download that again. It is taking a while. The problem is that Eclipse, the latest and greatest version, requires Java 11. That means like you have to use Java 11 for your system, but you have to select Java 8 in the editor. So that's fine. And okay, I fixed the issue, which means, and that looks right. Okay, so then it's probably still decompiling. Okay, that's done. And now we have our basic tutorial client. Let's open that up. And now we have, our basic file structure. Uh, this should be empty. Yep. And then we can just try and run our start client. We have to recompile. So after we recompile, we will start client. And that should work. Oh, yeah, that's not an issue. And actually, that's finished. Right now I'm doing that just so I can use Eclipse. There we go. So I think that's working. And yeah, so we're in. We want to create a new workspace, and we're going to select desktop, tutorial, tutorial, Eclipse. Yeah, okay. And then we're going to start that. Fix automatically. That will readjust our firewall or our antivirus to not scan our client. I don't recommend you have your antivirus scan your client because that's going to take much longer to compile, build, and it'll use more CPU. Yeah, my Eclipse just died, so let's start that up again. There we go. So I had to press enter, not the start button. And here we are. So now we're in our Eclipse, and let's remove server, delete. We're going to be doing hacked client development. We don't need the server. Okay. And we'll do that too. And here we have our client. Let's try and start that up. Okay, no problem. That's our issue. So we're going to go to our build path. And we just need the client to be able to start up, nothing much. And now we need to select 1.8 and then compatible JREs. That's an issue. Add. And we will go and select program files. This will work. And finish. Okay, execution environment, and you could see that set properly. If it says 1.8, and it probably should, then you should have it set to JDK 8 or 1.8. Okay, so that's all good. And now let's try and build that. Okay, and there's an issue with that. Okay. Oh, that's no problem. Okay. Mm, I've never seen this issue. Um, source, start. Are we running the start? Well, we'll fix that when we get to idea. So we have our project loaded and sure it doesn't build right now. Um, let's add OptiFine. So tutorial, and then we're going to go back one, OptiFine source, and then we're going to copy this like so. Just let's make sure that we have this copied. You can close out Eclipse, and then we went to tutorial, tutorial, source, Minecraft, and then we went to Control V, like so. That might fix the issue, because it's replacing a lot of Minecraft code. And we're going to replace the files with ones in the destination. Okay. And now let's open this in IntelliJ. So here's IntelliJ part of things. We went to new, project from existing sources. This is important that you select that. And then you want to go to where your client is. Desktop. And then we're going to go to tutorial. Okay. I'm blind. Is it not in there? Let me check. I can just go here and copy path. No, it is. Oh, there we are. And then we're going to open up our client, and this should look familiar. Then you want to select Eclipse, and then client. And then we're going to click, oh, when you select client, then you click OK. And then it will recognize Eclipse. We'll click next. And then project directory, we're going to set that to just tutorial. And then, actually, no, for now we're going to keep that as that. And then that's good. Idea directory based. And we're going to go to next. Where's our client that we're importing? Next. Use default code style. That's good. We're going to use 1.8. Actually, let's use 1.8 hotspot because that's a little newer. Finish. As long as you're using 1.8, that's fine. Now we wait. Did that not work? Well, let's speedrun that again. That's our issue. I messed up. Uh, let's fix that. That's what we need to fix. Okay. There we go. We'll open a new window. Okay. And that's finished. So this is what it should look like. Now, we're going to instantly just go to our project structure, modules, and verify these are in here. Looking good. And we're going to set this right here to whichever Java version's here, or you can look selected detected. I already have all of these, so I'm going to use this one. Okay, and then that's all set. And then we want to go to path. That's fine for now, I guess. And then we're going to edit this. So under modules, client, sources, you want to remove this. You want to remove that also. And it should look like this. Add context root. Click on that. And then select tutorial, where all the files are. Just use the top directory there and press OK. And then remove conf patches and temp source Minecraft, like so. Sources, and then open up sources, Minecraft, and then click on assets, then select resources, and then press apply. And then for the paths, you can set this to tutorial out, apply. And then we're going to go to project structure. Let's go tutorial out, like so. And then make sure this is set accordingly. You can rename your client here. Let's call this tutorial. And then you also have to rename the module, like so. And then here you have tutorial, and then here you have your project code. So then in tutorial, we will select our, we're looking for source, and then Minecraft, that's all set and good. And let's run this. It's not going to work. There's a 0% chance that this is going to work. Okay, now we have to add vecmath. So since we're using OptiFine, vecmath is a requirement. We're going to go and download vecmath. We can just pull it from this 1.5.2. And then here we're going to download the jar. So Maven repository, you can search vecmath, and then when you see this page, click on jar. And then here we have our vecmath jar. Actually, we can drag this right into the editor and throw in our lib folder, vecmath, and you can see it copied there. So now we're going to go File, Project Structure, Add, Library. No, actually, we're going to add a jar or directory. Eclipse, okay, close enough. Then we're going to go lib and then vecmath. And we want to select that, apply, and then press OK. And we're building that. It's writing our classes. I did install OptiFine, so I probably have to fix a few things. I doubt it's just going to work off the bat. Yeah. Oh, okay. It actually did. Now we want to edit the VM options, and we want to replace a working directory. You want to find your jars folder. So in here, there's a folder called jars. Select that. That's how that's supposed to look. Make sure start is your main class. That looks good. That looks good. And then for your VM options, you want to do djava.library.path is equal to versions 1.8.8, 1.8.8, like that. And then we'll allow parallel run and we'll save this as a file. Done. We'll save that. And then we're going to go here and debug. Here's where we see if it works. Nice. And then as far as a mixing texture issue, Nefarious told me I can fix this by opening up you have to install OptiFine. So after you installed OptiFine to your regular Minecraft, go to your .minecraft and then head to versions and then head to OptiFine and then open this. I use 7-zip to open, but you can also use like WinZip or WinRAR or whatever else. And then you want to open up Minecraft like this. Actually, it's not in there. but we'll move these over. And then we're gonna put these in assets Minecraft, and then we're gonna just copy that. Okay, let's actually open this. Show and explore. Minecraft. And then right here, we'll copy these in here. That way we don't have any missing textures. Okay. There we go. And then when we start that up now, I think we're still going to see this error. Actually, we might not. Or actually, we will. Actually, did we not see that error? No, we did. So missing pictures, and there's a lot of them. I'm not sure how I'm going to fix that. So what I'm going to do is go true. And then we're going to head to source, Minecraft, assets, Minecraft, MC patcher, CTM default, and these have pictures. That's good. So then I'm going to just take this, send to a zipped folder, MC patcher. Okay. And then I'm going to simply and then I'm going to go to here, profile, repositories, files, and we will add file, upload file. You guys won't have to do this. I'm doing this for you. I'll add this in the video comments. So that's good. And okay. And you can get the file through this link right here, which is I'll paste this in the comments. This right here. Here, I'll even write it down on Notepad. Oh, I'll paste this in the description. Okay. And as for what I have to do, I need to move those over. So, MC Patcher. Oh, I did move it over. No, I didn't. So I need to find tutorial fan. Oh, here we are. And these have the pictures. Okay, that's good. So I'm going to just copy this MC Patcher, which you can download from that URL. I'm going to paste that in here. And let's replace those also. Okay, looking good. And let's run our client. And those errors should be gone. And then I'm also going to add a bonus I'll throw on how to export to the Minecraft launcher. Okay, so here we are. Options. That's all good. So, and let's verify we have OptiFine. OptiFine is there and installed. Okay, and let's export this. So what you want to do is you want to go to your project structure, artifacts, new, jar, from modules with dependencies, select your main class, like so. Okay. Extract to the target jar, and then that looks correct. Just make sure you have your client folder source Minecraft selected. And then you want to click OK. And then you want to remove all these. Control A, and then while holding Control, you can unselect things by clicking or reselect by clicking Control. And we're gonna remove these, and then all of these we don't need, so we're gonna remove those. Apply, and that looks good. So now what we're gonna do is we are going to get the 1.8.8 JSON. Actually, I'm getting ahead of myself. So, and then let's set that to tutorial. Apply. Okay. Now we're going to go to build artifacts, and then build. And now we wait. And you can see we're building that jar. Okay, here we are. So now if we look under out, oh, that's a lot. But what we're looking for is artifacts, and you can see tutorial.jar. So, and these are all compiled files. So if you open them up, it will decompile them. Idea, you can just open up a class file, which is a compiled file, and it will decompile it for you. Definitely convenient. That's the issue we were having earlier. And then that's .java means that's the code. .class means that it's the compiled file. See start class, start.class. I think that's basically how it works. So that's good. And then let's open up this folder. So show and explore. And then you will navigate to your folder, and then it looks like this. Then out, and then artifacts, tutorial, and then you can see your jar. And now we want to create a new file. We'll call it tutorial. Save file, save as tutorial.json. All files, save that, close out of that, and then now we have our new JSON file. And let's open that up. Windows R, and let's steal our 1.8.8 JSON from our Minecraft folder. So Minecraft versions 1.8.8, 1.8.8 JSON, and let's open that with code. Okay, and then we're gonna copy this. That looks nice. And we're gonna open up this tutorial, and it's empty. We're gonna paste that in there. Right click and format document. You could also find an online JSON formatter and paste that in. And we're going to do some things. We're going to remove logging, and we're going to set the release date to 2020, month 10, and then right here, this is the day 17, like so. And forget about the time, it doesn't really matter, but the date will basically prioritize it in the list of versions. I'll get to that in a second. And then we want to scroll up all the way, and we want to remove this, and we want to remove this, and we remove the versions from down here, or the logging, so that's good. And that's what it should look like. Now we're going to call the ID for the client tutorial, and I'll upload this JSON to the files. Add file, create new file. And where is that? Tutorial.json. And then we will And then we have OptiFine. I also want to send you guys the mod coder pack website. We can select where you can download MCP. And then I also am going to send you guys OptiFine sources, just in case you need that. Oh, we don't need to save that. Okay, that looks good. And then we will, so that's uploaded, tutorial.json. So we will copy that, that file that we just created. Okay, here it is. So we'll copy this. Actually, we'll just copy this folder. I reckon you just copy the folder. And go to your app data. And then go to your .minecraft. And then go to versions. And then just paste it in here. Tutorial. And then when you open that, you have your jar and JSON. Minecraft development. Let's start that up. And play. And sorry, I accidentally started up fan. Okay, let's create a new instance. Tutorial. And then we will select release tutorial. See, if the date was 2015, it would be all the way down here with the 1.8 release. And, you know, no one would see that, especially if they have snapshots enabled. So if you put that, I don't recommend you just keep it that up to date or put it in the future. I think this is what I personally recommend. You should keep that to like when you release that version to other people. So like let's say, oh, I'm releasing fan on 10/18, then I'll go in the release date, set that to 10/18. I don't recommend you like say, oh, okay, we released this 2021. That way it's only at the top. That's a that's kind of a mean move to do. So you can see fan is down there because it's well, my developer release that I did to myself was an older release. So here we have tutorial. And then I like to use different directories for that. So new tutorial. And that's set good. Create. And this should just look like regular tutorial play. Game has crashed. 1 second. Unfortunately, we don't really get any crash logs. I'll check here. Yep, I figured as much. So what we need to do is check if we have any new logs. And no, we don't. Okay, so then let's check launcher log. Is this today? 10/17, yeah. So this is all today. Here's our issue. OptiFine reflector is not working. So that's our issue. Let's make sure that works. Oh, I know what the issue is. So what we need to do is I need to copy something from fan. Since we're using OptiFine, it's trying to look for that matrix 4F, or also known as vec math. So I'm gonna go and get that very quick. Out fan.jar, or no, fan.json. And I will share this with you guys first, and then I'll add it to my project. Edit. And then let's just put this right here. If you guys choose to not add OptiFine to your client, this won't hurt anything, but you can also remove it. There we go. Now if I go, you can see Vec Math is here. Looking good. So yeah, so Vec Math wasn't there before, and now we're gonna add it to our client. I added it right here. You can add it anywhere, but I did it right before the complicated stuff starts up here. So rules, yeah, I just put it right before that. That's why I did that. Okay, and then we will update that. So how would you update that? You would go to your tutorial, copy that, and then we'll go to .minecraft versions, tutorial, delete that, placed in the new tutorial, and then let's just Minecraft. After you edit the JSON, you should restart your launcher. That should fix our issue. It did. Look at that. So now we have our client. And then we can check this is if this is our client, because if we go to options, video settings, you can see HA Ultra. So that's how you export, or that's how you set up IDEA. And how long has this video been going on? We did that in 41 minutes. That's no time at all. No, I'm kidding. That actually is kind of long. Oh, okay. So yeah, that will be all for this episode. Hope you enjoyed. If you need any help, send me a message. Here. There. So I'll put this in the description. You might want to do that. I might put some of my old source or stuff in there. So I'd recommend you keep an eye on that. Also, if you start projects that have some cool Minecraft source. So there we go. That worked. If you want to learn more about client development, Nef's tutorials are the way to go. Let's open up those very quick. Intent.store, nice. Playlists.
Hey guys, this is Nefarious Intent, and today I'm going to show you the best way how to code a Minecraft hack client.
Touching the truth.
A big thanks to Nefarious. That's where I learned all my, well, most of my, a fair amount of my Java programming from. So a big thanks to him for everything. And that looks good. So, and then check out intent.store. Really, it's a great place. And then you can also join the Discord, and you can contact me there too. Okay, so that will be all for this episode. Hopefully this works for you all. If you need help, then just leave a comment or contact me at Discord. And yeah, thanks for watching. Goodbye.